think I'm the only one I haven't watched yet.
It basically gives you an insight. Is basically the mind said yes, but as he puts it, my 50-year-old body doesn't know if it can take the toll anymore, and he wanted to make his family proud of what he did, and he did that, and including his family and on the storyline also helped and gave him credit and belief to the fans that, oh, this is a guy that can come back and still kick ass. And like you said, smoke and mirrors and kudos, because they're selling T-shirts, they're selling dolls, there's got his image on the video game, so Vince knows he's going to milk this call for everything it's worth. And by doing this, you're going to sell more of the merchandise.
Bruce, anything you want to add to all this?
Yeah, I think that one part of this too is that Bill Goldberg was an act that you do a specific way. There's a formula to it, and it worked when they applied the formula, in WCW. And as soon as they stopped, it didn't, and it worked in this last run. It didn't work for WWE when they were trying in 2003 when they were trying to give him more dimensions or teach him how to wrestle a 20-minute match or whatever the hell it was, and that's that he knew his worth and he knew what worked, and I give him credit for those things, and it paid off for him. I'm fine with it. He was an important figure in wrestling and a big star, so sure he's being in this Hall of Fame. It'd be interesting to see what he looks like now.
So that is the WWE Hall of Fame 2018. Bruce, thank you so much for taking time out and having fun with us here. This is a lot of fun. You want to plug where everyone can find you if they don't already know?
I just recently made an appearance on Wade Keller's podcast on Podcast One, the flagship. So you can listen to that for free. A full show right before WrestleMania, and then there's pwtorch.com, and there's a lot to listen to with that and read there, and you can go VIP, pwtorch.com/go VIP. I'm the senior columnist, the Bruce Mitchell audio show, 3 hours every week, split up, but 3 hours every week of audio hosted by Wade Keller. And WrestleMania coming up this weekend, we do a big roundtable right after the show is over. Out right after the 11-hour show is completed, and I think our roundtable will be maybe half that, so it won't be too much on everybody. But it's a big weekend, a huge week in professional wrestling. It was a huge week last weekend, and we invite anyone who like to sign up at pwtorch.com/go-VIP. And you can follow me on Twitter. Please do at mitchellpwtorch.com.
I will say, Bruce, what's going to be longer, the pre-show or the after show? Or are you guys' post-show? Like, what's going to be longer?
It better be the pre-show. I got to go to work. But yeah, and I should say this: I screwed up my own Twitter handle. At here we go. At Mitchell PW Torch.
12 hours. Boy, he's giving him, I'm going at least maybe 15 in case you have to run over.
Are you including NXT Takeover?
Well, there you go.
You start crying now.
You got a point. Yeah. And you got to add in the Hall of Fame, too.
Of course. Okay. And we're just talking with WWE. I do want to say one more thing. For those listening, this is going to be on Thursday. So if you want to hear Bruce on the Keller Show, you can go over there right now at the over the Podcast One feed right now for Wade Keller. That's number one. And number two, one thing I absolutely love on the VIP side of Talking WrestleMania, and I've listened to every single one of these, so I can be honest about this, is there's a whole RSS feed that has every WrestleMania show that they've covered in order. Every single one from WrestleMania 1 to now, and it's actually a really, really good feature on the PW Torch VIP side. So I just wanted to plug that because it's a really cool feature that I really, really enjoy.
Nice save. Thank you. That was a much better plug than I gave. Thank you so much. That was cool.
You can tell I do this a lot. So thank you so much, Bruce. We really appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. 8 p.m. back at the Convention Center, we have Mercury Rising, the annual show.
Mercury Rising?
Yes, this is the annual show, and this is a loaded one. We have the WWE Championship match, Keith Lee versus Sakamoto. We have Evolve Championship, Zack Sabre Jr. versus said it before. Try it again for me again.
Yeah, Munenori Sawa.
Sorry, I'm bad with these names. Catch Point is defending the tag team championships against Walter and Timothy Thatcher. We have Matt Riddle versus Will Ospreay. We have LuFisto defending against Holodead, and we have Darby Allin, DJZ, and Trey Miguel versus Austin Theory, Travis Banks, and Zachary Wentz. I'll throw it over to Rich. What do you think of the card?
Looks really good. I think the Sakamoto Keith Lee match is going to be booked. Sabre versus Sawa, and Catch Point versus Ring Conf is going to be my favorite, and it's going to be interesting to see Riddle or Will Ospreay get tackled by the commission at any point in the match.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, Will Ospreay, Matt Riddle match with all the weird things going on. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, just do it like what is it? With Carrie, just have someone ready with a bucket of like red ink or something, and just as soon as each person gets in the ring, just throw it on them. It's like you can't tell.
No, acidic. And what was that? Acidic. What was the word they used? And they had the Finn Balor Bray Wyatt feud.
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
Acidic liquid. Acidic liquid. That's what I was thinking of.
Acidic liquid.
That was what Bray Wyatt threw on Finn Balor. That made him be the demon for the match that never happened. For the match that never happened.
Got it. You guys were talking about Thatcher, Tim Thatcher.
When he was Sister Abigail, and it was like, yeah.
The match that never happened. Match never happened.
Is
so
Tim Thatcher related to Paul Thatcher or Les Thatcher? I'm sorry.
Les Thatcher. Yes.
Les Thatcher.
Yes.
British wrestler. Okay, I just want to make sure I had the lineage straight.
No, you did. You're fine. We talked about him last year. I remember we talked about him last year.
Okay.
Because he was all over the place. Wasn't he the WWE champion last year, Rich?
If he wasn't, he was fighting for it because that was the reason he had Stokely half the way.
Yes.
He was trying to get the Evolve title back.
Yeah. Evolve champion. That's what I was thinking. The Evolve title. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he was in the tournament. Yeah, he was in the WWN title tournament. He was actually involved in the angle that eventually led to Drew Galloway leaving at the beginning of the Mercury Rising and then showing up at NXT later that evening.
What a weird night that one was, too. It was fun, though. I thought that was really, really fun how that worked out. So,
oh, yeah.
So, like I said, at 9 p.m., a show that I will be watching. I will be getting my laptop, and I will be watching this on Twitch, because it's free, so why not? Impact versus Lucha. Over at the Sugar Mill. Like I said, this is streaming live on Twitch, and this is the show right now. It may have had more matches since I updated this, but I can't find them on my phone, so I'm not bothering to look them up. Impact World Tag Team Championship. It is LAX representing Impact versus Killshot and the Mac representing Lucha.
Oh, man.
We have Eddie Edwards representing Impact versus Jeremiah Crane representing Lucha in an I Quit match.
Interesting.
Desmond Xavier, Andrew Evett, and DJ Z are presenting Impact versus Drago, Aerostar, and King Cuerno. Jeez.
Good trios match there.
And Austin Aries representing Impact. And Phoenix representing Lucha versus Alberto El Patron representing Impact and Pentagon Jr. representing Lucha. What the fuck? Rich, your thoughts?
Well, it's funny because you're looking at all the names that have to change or back because depending on who it's working with. So, like, Jeremiah Crane is, that's what's his name? Callahan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then funny. Pentagon Jr. has to go by Pentagon Jr. because they're affiliated with AAA, so he can't use his old name. Same thing with Phoenix. Yeah. Or he has to use his old name. But so it's like, wait, what? Who are you? And then of all the people, it's like you have, Killshot. It's like, oh, okay, so he can't go by isn't Killshot Shane Strickland?
Yeah, I think
am I
so.
off on my...
I think you're right.
Yes,
I think you're absolutely right.
What the other thing too is
why are El Patron and Pentagon Jr. tagging together? Like, why is that happening?
Okay, no,
I don't understand that.
Well, two people that yeah.
I like Austin Aries and
out
Phoenix.
of people.
I like the Austin Aries Phoenix tag match, but I don't understand El Patron and Pentagon Jr. at all. I don't get that.
That's kind
Why
of like
wouldn't you not just have it as Austin Aries and Alberto El Patron, which is like AA or AAA or however you want to make the cute name? Which, yeah, that actually would be funny. AAA being Austin Aries and Alberto versus the Lucha Brothers. And you're done.
That makes a lot more sense. That does make a lot more sense.
Because it makes it sound like the way matches and partners that, like, Alberto El Patron is like the odd man out.
It's weird. This is a weird one. I don't understand how this works. So
why are the brothers wrestling each other? It's like, what are you guys doing?
Well, aren't they feuding on Lucha? I haven't watched Lucha this past season. So are they feuding on Lucha TV?
Who, Pentagon?
They might be.
Pentagon and Phoenix? I didn't watch Lucha last season.
No, Pentagon is feuding with another wrestler, not Phoenix.
But I don't think they're on the same side. I think
Jack
that's what my
Hager.
point is. Yeah, but I don't think they're on the same side. Though I think that's my point. So that'd be why. It might be Lucha related. That's probably why it's like this.
I think he's feuding with Jack Hager and Tejano, if I remember right.
Yeah, trust me, I've heard a spoiler about Jack Hager. I'm not going to mention it here, but I've heard a spoiler. Moving on. 11:55 at the Convention Center. We have Joey Janela's Spring Break 2. After last year's Spring Break 1. This is available everywhere WWN has their shows. We have Joey Janela. Jeez. I wrote this down and I laughed, and I'm reading it again and I'm laughing.
Okay, we have who?
Joey Janela versus Grace Suzuki.
Wow, okay.
Mike Quackenbush versus David Starr.
Quackenbush?
Walter versus...
Yeah.
Walter... I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Okay.
Walter versus Pierre Carl Outlet. Matt Riddle versus James Ellsworth. And Nick Cage... Gage? Nick Cage? I might have spelled it.
Gage.
Gage versus Penta LZO-M. Obviously Pentagon Jr.
Right. Or Pentagon Dark, depending on
where you are and what year you're in. What year you're in. Rich? Spring Break 2. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to be going. And it also has the Cluster F match, where it's a Royal Rumble style match, which features like the weirdest people in history, and you can win it by pinfall, submission, or death.
Wait. Death?
Yeah. Yeah, we lost our minds when the announcer showed up, and he's like, "This can be fought by pinfall, submission," and then he like paused, or death, and everyone lost their minds. They're like, "Someone's gotta die."
What? Oh God!
Yeah, we did lose someone last night. We lost the Invisible Man. He was murdered by Joey Janela in the Royal Rumble and the Cluster F.
I'm not surprised.
What is like Mil Muertes coming on this match or what? Jeez.
Oh, come on! It's midnight.
Yeah,
it's midnight.
last year it was Glacier. Virgil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. And then that match was a little rough because they also had my girl. I can't remember her name right now. She does she has like the schoolgirl outfit she usually wears when she's wrestling. With the glasses. I should know her name.
I know I can't think of her name either.
But she, within 5 minutes of the Cluster F, she got hit in the face and had like blood everywhere. She was just bleeding like someone just broke a tooth, and it just was a gusher.
Wow.
And so I was like, if this happens in New Orleans, Joey's gonna die because he's like, I just started the match.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is good because you have Walter versus a Quebecer. How do you James Ellsworth versus Matt Riddle? And Nick Gage is already like, I don't care who this MFer is, I'm gonna shank him. So Penta better bring an extra knife or his brother or something because Nick can't go to jail again.
By the way, I'm gonna throw this out there. How is James Ellsworth such a star on the social medias? Like, he's such a massive star on the social medias right now. He's everywhere. Like, it's weird.
Well, he's been on TV for a year and a half, so people are trying to take advantage of it. And he's the guy you can bring in and be the goof, as opposed to like no one's gonna want to see, like, no offense to my dude, the big guy, like no one wants to see Ryback show up and wrestle like their local indie talent. Whereas James Ellsworth, they're like, I could see my local dude beat this fool.
Yeah, well, he's also now. This happened recently. He's tag team champions now with Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert, yeah.
What?
I was like, excuse me?
Yeah.
He's oh, that's wild.
Gilbert, yeah.
That's a lot.
What's the guy's real name?
I showed that
Gil
picture.
or
I showed that picture up on like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah,
around
Gilbert.
here?
Yeah.
Well, then I was also listening to Dave Lagana on the Pro Wrestling Boom podcast with Jason Powell, plug friend of the show, and he was talking about how James Ellsworth is like has ridiculous numbers on YouTube, which is why they brought him in to face all this. I'm like,
He's
Wow.
He's kind of like a wrestling geek.
It's fun though. I give him credit.
The only thing he's missing is the pocket protector.